Shalom, Israel. It's Capital Posh. Take Ground Radio. Take Ground Breakdowns. 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You already know with the relationship advice, relationship questions. We teach relationship advice for your friends, for loved ones, for cousins, for all of that. Because when you come into the truth, you become a new creature. And when you become a new creature, everything changes. The way you treat people changes. The way you talk to people changes. The way you think changes. The way you behave changes. The type of decisions you'll make. All these things change. So with these changes, you got to learn over sometimes. You got to learn anew. Learn how to treat people again. Learn how to forgive people again, especially your own people. We forgive the oppressor 400 years. But forgiving our own people, we do not know. We do not know how to forgive our own people. So that's where it comes into play, learning this truth over again. Learning about, how to treat one another. All that stuff comes into play. All right, and those things are still important. Like this world will make it seem like, oh, those things don't matter. All matters is your money. That's the only thing that matters. Whoever got the most money. That's not it. Whoever's the coolest one, whoever get the most women, whoever got the most clout, hell, whoever got the most followers on TikTok, like that's what this world tries to push you to consider. Not if this is your brother or not, or this is your sister. The world does not push you to consider those things. And that's what the Most High considers. Is this one of your people? Is this somebody going through the same things as you've been going through for 400 years? Is this somebody that was on them slave ships with you in the past life? Is this somebody that's on them slave ship with you right now? Is this somebody going through the same oppression you going through? And if the answer is yes, you gotta consider, man. That's a child of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, God's chosen people. So, with that, there's a behavior that goes with it, which is, i.e., how you treating your brother and your sister, man. How you treating your people. So let's get the questions in the chat. I'm about to open up the TikTok. Once I open up the TikTok, I know questions will come through. All right. We always start off lessons with forgiveness. How are you forgiving your people? Are you holding that grudge from high school, from grade school, from 20 years ago? How are you doing when it comes to that? The scripture says, "Thou shalt not bear a grudge against the children of thy people." The children of thy people is, like I said, fellow Black, Hispanic, and Native American. So let's get the TikTok going. Let's type them questions in. All right. When you forgiving your people, man, it's not an easy thing. If it feels an easy thing, then everybody would do it. It would just happen naturally. Thing is, it's not something that just happens naturally. It's something you gotta do. You gotta do these things. Can't it ain't just gonna happen naturally like going to the bathroom. Like yeah, going to the bathroom, you can't stop it. It's just gonna happen. Forgiveness ain't like that. All right. And it takes your spirit to really be right to forgive your brother and your sister. It take that type of strength to really do that with a purpose. You can't just do it by accident. You don't just forgive somebody by accident. You know what I mean? Majority of the time, because majority of the time, Satan trying to make you not forgive him. Satan trying to make you not forgive him. So Satan's trying to make sure you don't forgive your brother. You gotta fight even harder to forgive your brother. So you got these other forces, and you got this kingdom. This whole kingdom is run by Satan. This kingdom don't want you to forgive your brother. This kingdom wants you to continue to hate your brother. It's on the news. It's on the media. It's on television. It's on every song to continually to hate your brother. So that's that's what this kingdom wants. This kingdom wants that. You turn a song on the radio. What's it talking about? Hating your brother. Hating your brother, man. That's simple. So this world wants you to follow through with that hate. That's what this kingdom wants, man. Now you got to fight against that spirit. You got to fight against it. You got to fight against that spirit that makes you want to hate your brother, because it's natural. A dude that from the gas station come up to you, ask you for some change. It's natural for you to just be like, man, why are you asking me for some change, man? I got so much going on in life. I ain't got time to be thinking about if you got change. I'm thinking about my own life. That's what you want to do in your head. You want to hate them because this kingdom hates you. So of course you're gonna, of course it's gonna seem like that's natural. Show some hatred. Have that hatred in you, but that's not natural, man. It's not natural. Not natural to hate your people. Even though they try to make it natural. They try to make it like that's a natural thing. Like that's just being black. Being black means you hate other black people. You got ops. That's what they try to push. This is just a natural thing for you to hate your brother. When the scripture said, love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, mind, and soul, and love your brother as yourself. Love your brother as yourself. All the law hang on these things. Someone said, that the star on your hat is the triangle up and the triangle down between good and evil. Says who? Because I say it's the shield of King David. It's the symbol of his name. When you read his name, it's Dawada. Dawada. And that's two triangles in the Lashwan Kodash. So you put them two triangles together, you get the Dawada. Or the Magun Dawada, the Star of David. That's what I say it is, and I got proof of that. Where you got proof of that it's a good and evil? All right, we're gonna put that in there. Somebody said, "Have you ever typed it in and see what emoji came up?" Emojis ain't nothing but emojis ain't what 15 years old. Who give a damn what an emoji say? Emojis don't mean nothing. People, you don't run your life off of emojis. This been around for 2,000 years, 3,000 years, damn near. So we ain't worried about no damn emoji. Somebody said, what about paying American thing? What about Black Power movement? What about America and stop pushing? I don't know. How do you not know who Public Enemy is? Who is David? You read in the Bible, King David was a black man who ruled Israel. All right, that's what that was. Brother, I just told you, emojis are don't mean nothing. They have no significance. They don't have no significance in life besides sending a emotion across a damn cell phone. It don't mean no spiritual yada yada, none of that. Somebody said, peace, new to the live. What's your way of life, brother, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, sure. I'm an Israelite School of UPK under Commander Jay and Hana. We teach that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Lord's chosen people. Somebody said, not long enough. We've been around trillions of years. Okay, but his source ain't trillions of years old. His source is 15 years old. I've been alive longer than emojis even been around. So if we've been here a trillion years, this symbol that he trying to create it and make it life and death symbol based off an emoji, that's not real. That's not real. Way of life, back to the way of life question. We keep the law, statutes, commandments. We forgive blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans for all the things that we do and done for against ourselves and against the Most High God, in an effort to bring them back to the Lord, back to keeping the law, statutes, commandments, so the Lord can free us out of this captivity. We in Babylon. This is Babylon. You think this is America? This is actually Babylon. It's the land of our captivity. You understand? So to get out of this captivity up under the oppressor, somebody says, so you think we from Africa? No. We all are from that other side of the world, though. We all are from the other side of the world. At one time, all blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, every race was in the Middle East area at one time. Right after Noah and the flood. All right. So we weren't always over here. We were over there. Black people built Jerusalem up. Somebody said, we're not in America, from America, born in America, and America is not the oldest part of the world. Yeah, of course. Yeah, America's not the oldest part of the world. Somebody said, my rib has a demon, loud mouth. Okay, if you're dealing with a woman who has a loud mouth, ways you deal with that. All right. The ways you deal with that is depends what's the loud mouth about. And you gotta start telling her to talk more softly. You gotta tell her, don't yell at me. You gotta tell her these things. Every time she get too loud, you gotta tell her, hey, bring your voice down. Why are you yelling? You get too heated up and caught up in the argument or whatever. You don't even tell her to quiet it down. You just trying to match the energy or whatever. You got to give her guidance. You got to lead your woman. You got to instruct your woman. You got to guide your woman. You got to teach your woman. You got to teach your woman to not yell at you or raise her voice at you. Every time she do it, hey, don't raise your voice at me. Don't yell at me. Why are you yelling? See, that's why I'm not talking to you because I don't yell at you yelling. So the conversation's over. So you learn how to control your voice. We're not talking. So that's how you got to deal with your woman. You got to teach her. You got to tell her what to do. She may not listen immediately like a robot or like a trained dog, but over time she will learn that you don't respond to being yelled at. She yell at you because it's working. Whatever she yelled at you, it's working. It's stressing you out. It's getting her way. She's getting her way with it. It's not, it's something that's working. However she wants it to work, it's working. You gotta tell her, I'm not talking to you if you're gonna be yelling, if you're gonna be loud. Lower your tone, lower your voice. You gotta repeat these things over time, and then she'll learn to talk to you without raising her voice. Somebody say, yo, boy, I'll tell you how and when to speak. I mean, that's how you got to do your woman. You got to tell her when to talk, when to not talk. You got to teach a woman, man. If you don't teach her, she ain't never going to learn. She's going to continually be out of order. She's going to continually be out of pocket. She's going to continually be out of order. She's going to continually be out of pocket. So when she get in the habit of telling her about herself and telling her not to yell at you, all right, that's how you got to do it. So that's what you got to do. All right, so y'all women are out of control. I mean, women can get out of pocket. That's the whole thing about being a woman. They're the weaker vessel. Look what happened with Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve. If Adam would have said, you know what, I'm not going to fall to what she's talking about, and I'm a teacher. No, we don't do that. We don't roll like that, Eve. You know what it is. We don't take from that knowledge. We don't take from that tree of knowledge. We don't do that. We'd have been in a better position right now. Living to 1,000 years old, like it's nothing. Somebody say, y'all don't think the Bible teachings is that a content and not referring to the real people? The Bible is referring to black people. If you read the Bible knowing that the people of the Bible are black, it will change the way you read the Bible. It will change your understanding of the scriptures. All right. You'll read it in its true spirit for once, not through the oppressor's eyes. All right, so that's what you want to deal with. All right, let's get these other questions. I said, do you even know? Do you even really know the real story behind Adam and Eve? Yeah, that's what I'm telling it to you. What about the golden color? Our brothers, the Puerto Ricans. Yeah, those are my brothers, man. When I say black people, the Israelites are black. They're black, Hispanic, and Native American. I don't mean black because my jacket is black, but is my hand black? These are two different colors. I'm brown, but black is the name of the condition of what our name is in this condition, because we don't go by our true name, which is Israel, the Israelites. So it's not about, what I mean, only really the color. It's about your bloodline. It's about your nation. Somebody say you're right about that, brother, but that empowering African and not American indigenous, that's wrong. We're not Africans. That's a different tribe of people. We come from Shem. We come from Shem. Africans come from Ham. Two totally different. I said, I understand, but this and that is two different type of people. That is. Okay, the Native Americans are from the tribe of Gad. There's 12 tribes of Israel. You got the tribe of Judah, that's the so-called Negroes. All right, tribe of Ephraim is the Puerto Ricans. The tribe of Gad is the North American Indians. There's 12 tribes of Israel. There's 12 tribes of God's chosen people. And basically they consist of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Brother Matthew 15:24 said the water. Yeah, that's how you deal with your woman who's just loudmouth. You gotta talk to her. You gotta tell her, look, you too damn loud. I can't talk to you when you're just loud. You yelling you can't talk to me like that. I can't listen. I can't understand what you're talking about because you yelling too much. Once you move in that spirit, you know what I mean, you'll see. All right, that's how you need to do it. Somebody said my last name means God watches over the children of Israel. That's it, because that's true. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we the children of Israel. Somebody said, "Where's all the gold, yo?" I'm in Dominican Republic right now. I'm not at the school. That's it. You know what I mean? Our school in Indianapolis. I'm not at the school right now. I'm in Dominican Republic. So, you know what I mean? I can't. You ain't gonna see the same stuff on the table. All right. Oh yeah, you earned it. You caught the set the water for the reward. That's for that accommodation. You earned that. You know what I'm saying? You was a major help when I came out here. All the I think you came out here 3 times. All 3 times, you was a major help, man. You was a major help. So I appreciate you. We're gonna keep working and build this school up. That's the purpose. That's the future. Future, we're gonna build the school up. So yeah, everybody keep throwing in their relationship advice questions. Forgive my energy, brother. I just want us all whole again. Yeah, 12 tribes. Are the somebody said, are the 12 tribes represent the 13th or 12 tribes of the zodiac? Nah, 12 tribes of Israel in the Bible. When you read in the Bible, there's a thing about 12 tribes. The whole Bible is about the 12 tribes. We just never been taught that. We just think there's only, one thing. But the Bible is talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Somebody said, why are you not in Haiti? Well, mainly because I had to practice Spanish first. But once I get my Haitian a little more tighter, I'll be over there with the brothers. We'll be over there in Haiti. We just had a brother out there in Haiti putting in work. You know what I'm saying? About 2-3 weeks ago. So we are in Haiti also. And we sending food and our food drives, clothing drives. We got a brother working over there. So we're in Haiti also. I'm just not in Haiti right now. Yes, I love Haiti as well. 1 to 12. Yes, 1 to 12 tribes. Haiti is the tribe of Levi. Haiti is a tribe of Levi. Off the water. They say congratulations to you and your ribs, sir. You hit the water, the water, the water, the water. You already know we're working. Hey, shalom, brother. I can't hear you. Hold on, let me turn the volume up. Go ahead, brother. Shalom.
Peace to you, brother. I see you. I see you. Thank you for being in Dominican Republic right now. It's a lot of weird stuff going on over there.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna say something too about that too. It's not as, at least in this area. I'm in Santo Domingo. It's not as much of that what people think as you would think. You know what I mean? It's a bad. I've been giving our brothers and sisters a bad rap out here. It's not as much as prevalent as you would think. Like they just all streetwalkers all over. Like it's like in the States or Las Vegas or the Strip. It's not really like that. From what I've seen, I'm not really seeing them just streetwalkers just everywhere. I ain't seeing that. So we don't want to only think of our brothers and sisters like that. You know what I mean? Like they doing, that's all they doing and stuff like that. It's because there's a lot more to it. The oppressor like to try to put us in a box. You're like, okay, you a Negro, so you sell drugs. You a black woman, so you fast. You got loud mouth, and you don't know when to be quiet. Dominican woman, you supposed to be a whore for a tourist. They try to do that. Oh, you a Haitian, you just a wild animal, and doing all this unaliving and stuff. So what I mean, we gotta.
I love that, brother. I support you fully in energy. That's why I said when I first came in, because I've been just on TikTok and scrambling through things, and people be saying stuff. But when I finally sat on here listening to you, I'm like, oh, I'm wrong, forgive me, because I'm quick to say forgive me because it's my heart. So I'm like, brother, I don't want to come off like that. My bad. I see you.
Yeah, man. You got a good spirit, man. That's a good spirit. Well, you would check. You basically you doing the right thing in your mind. Basically, you check your own thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people ain't on that level. That's a high level to be on, where you checking your own thoughts. I mean, the scriptures tell us to do that, but how many people is actually doing that? You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you're doing that means you're a very special brother. What city and state you in?
I'm in Texas.
Oh yeah,
Texas,
you in Texas?
United States. Just to share with you because
Yeah.
I actually, I believe that the Spirit sends me where I need to be at a point in time, and I didn't want to watch TV. Godfather was telling me, "Nah, you about to meet somebody today that you need to meet." I'm like, okay, we're
Damn.
gonna see. And I seen you, and you were, and then when you say you're in Dominican Republic, I'm like, oh my, he's doing the job just with his presence over there. And I'm like, okay, so I'm Puerto Rican. I'm a Taino though.
Hey,
Not the,
shalom.
Puerto Rican is a newer name. I'm a Taino of the Anwar Akwar tribe, and I'm also a Mongolian of the Golden Horde of Genghis Khan, straight descendant. But
Christ.
Father told me, like, just teach me stuff. He tell me, like, look in your name. So my first name is Julian. And Julian, the etymology of it is the son of God, son of Jove. And then my last name is Alvarez, which is God watches over the children of Israel. So I've been getting back into, because I've been, and I just want to give my testimony to you and your viewers. I've been through demonic possessions. I've been through a whole bunch. I sinned hard. I robbed. I hurt people. I did a lot of that. But Father still gives me His blessing. He still shows me to tell His people, like, even though I was terrible, that He still showed me mercy and grace. And that the 12 tribes are rising. We're rising and soon to come together, the great gathering. The great gathering of the 12 tribes, because our Father's coming.
That's right.
And I don't know if you've been seeing this TikTok with these people that's representing, saying, oh, they're the Messiah. All these Messiahs is here now. And then, I like to tell people it was foretold that people are going to try to represent our Father's name. So when these days come, he's on the way. And, brother, I'm so proud of you, bro. I ain't no one to say I'm proud of no one, bro, but keep being who you are. Father sees you.
What's up in Christ? Appreciate them kind words, brother, man. What part of Texas you in?
Fort Worth.
If you don't mind. Okay, you in the Dallas area. Man, we got tons of good brothers out there in that Dallas area. Definitely I would implore you, man, get with some of the brothers. You know what I mean? They be doing food drives, clothing drives. So you just look up, ISUPK Dallas on Google Maps, and or just go to the website isupk.com, and they'll show you. It shows all the schools. In the Dallas school, man, give them a call, hook up with them, break some bread with them. You know what I mean? In the spirit of brotherhood, because at the end of the day, when it hits the fan, like you said, getting ready for the great gathering, and more of these things happen to our people, we gotta at least be able to be in contact with each other, because we gotta hook up when that time come, and even beforehand. Christ said, "How they're my disciples for the love you have one for another." So we gotta be cooked up, in some capacity, so we can show that love. A brother need a sandwich, I bring the bread, you bring the cheese, and we feed the brother. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about. Christ said, "You did it unto me when you did it unto the least of these, my brethren." So we mainly come together in the spirit of Christ to do for our people. We do the food drives, clothing drives. We housing people, visiting brothers in the prisons, and that's why we got to come together. You know what I mean? Before we can put those things in action and teach brothers too. So it's nice meeting you. I got another question on here. You can stay on or you can pop out. But it's definitely nice meeting you. I hope to see you with Captain Yashamar and them in Texas one day. Hook up with the brothers, man. At least break some bread with them. Say, hey, man, I was listening to one of your lives. The brother said, hit y'all up.
My job, I was prophesied over in 2012. Someone said that I would be amongst, not one, but amongst the greatest teachers alive in Christ. I'm like, okay, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. So thank you, brother. I'm going to definitely look into that, because my wife, she had a dream that a bunch of, like in the outfit you wearing, came to visit me from the front and the back door, but coming to protect me and be with me. So
that's the Lord, man. Your rib was prophesying. You got to do it now. You got to go to isupk.com now, because if she said that, and then you was like, let me get on the live. You was going to watch TV. Let me get on live. Then you ran into me. And then the same brothers like me is down in Texas, following the spirit of the Lord in Christ. Like, man, you gotta click up with the brothers now. You know what I mean? Please, I definitely can't wait to hear about it, man. If you need the phone number, I can give you the phone number. Actually, hold on. Let me give you the phone number.
Let me grab a pen, so I don't like wasting people's time.
Yeah, no sweat, no sweat. No sweat. And I'm gonna get your question, Matthew 15:24. He's got a question on here. I'm gonna get you in a minute. Let me hook this brother up with the phone number.
I'm ready.
All right, it's 501 590 8292. That's the number. That's Captain Yashamar down in Texas. Man, hit that brother up. Let him know, like, hey, I was watching a stream about a brother, and my rib said a brother that looked like that brother a couple brothers was gonna meet me, and I feel like the spirit led me here. Let the brothers know everything you told me, and shit, meet up with him. Go to go to the next class. All of that.
All right, brother. I'm gonna go ahead and let you get back to God's work, and I'm gonna just be down here in the comments.
I appreciate you, brother. Shalom. Lord be with you. Yahweh Shema Shabrakatah, which means bless you in the name of Christ in the Hebrew. Damn right. Nice meeting you, brother. All right. So, man, that was a great call. That was a really good call, man. I'm happy about that call. So, young man, Matthew 15:24 said, I am a young man who going to class in Conley, Texas. What do you suggest I do? Get another or just serve the Most High? Okay. Because women want to get with me, he's saying. So he's saying, basically his question is, for everybody to understand, he's getting on his walk with the Most High. He's getting in with the brothers and the priests. He's getting in class. He's a young man. So he's putting on his all black. He's getting ready to, serve the Lord, for real with the priests. All right. And so, So yeah, should he get another woman? That's what he's asking. Should I get another or just serve the Most High? Really, you really, because you're just a young man. It's multiple options. You can serve the Lord and have a woman also. Just because you have a woman don't mean you can't serve the Lord, and don't mean you're going to serve the Lord better or worse because you got a woman. You understand? So it's not like a clear-cut thing like, oh, if I only focus on serving the Lord and don't get any women, I'll serve the Lord better. That's not automatic, because a woman's supposed to help you serve the Lord. Like a woman, let's say you need some money for your phone bill. A woman's supposed to help you pay your phone bill. Let's say you need a ride to the class. Your woman, give you a ride to the class and pick you up. Let's say the brothers in Kylene is doing a food and clothing drive. Your woman come and help out. She can put some hands on some clothes and hand them out to the people. Make a couple plates. So a woman can help you do the work of the Lord. So I wouldn't shun women. Yes, we house people. We definitely house people. You know what I mean? If you have trouble getting housing, contact the camp near you. Now there is like a 90-day process, where you do your troopership. Now they could, expedite that, make you a trooper earlier if you're very consistent. But we definitely house people. We house in Indianapolis. We house in like a gang of people. I don't even want to say the number. All right. Um, so that's just how it is. Let me see who's in here. So yeah, um, somebody said, "What you mean by housing? You guys know realtors?" No, no. If you got money where you can pay a realtor, you don't need our help to get a house. We talking about housing people who like either they're transitioning from a house to another house or they got put out of a house. We talking about housing like homelessness type housing or people who next to homelessness or having trouble getting a crib. We housing them, brothers and sisters. Somebody said female can be trooper. No, female can't be a trooper, but she can help out in when we do functions for the people. When we do what we do for the people, a woman can help out. Like for example, I'm out here in the DR. Yesterday, um, had some extra food that we were trying to get. I was giving away, and a brother just popped up next to when I was in a little spot getting some food, getting something to drink, and he had a big gash on his leg. He was an old man. He was like, he said something to me like, yeah, I think he maybe asked for some change. I was like, nah, I got you, bro. I got a whole bunch of food I'm giving away. So I gave him like four plates, and my rib, who's a nurse, she looked at his wound and so knew what medicine to get him. So she got him the medicine. Well, we went to the store and got him the medicine that he needed for his to help heal his wound. His wound. So and comforted him, by speaking Spanish to him because he speaks Spanish. My Spanish is little, and she helped out. Footage is on the Facebook. So that's how a woman can help out. She's not gonna be a trooper, but she'll help out by helping out whatever we doing. If we feeding people, she can help out by holding the plates and cooking the plates. You know. Now she don't do our role as far as the teachings, but she can help us. Like if we're gonna teach the class, she can help clean the class. She could just be in the class and be a good presence. So many things a sister can do. Somebody said the water. Somebody said we are homeless. I mean, yeah, you got to get with the ISUPK, brother. What city and state you in? Go to isupk.com. What city and state you in? And that's what you're gonna so that's what you need to see. All right. So that's a great thing. You know what I mean? South Carolina. Oh yeah, yeah. Hook up with the school in South Carolina. Talk to your camp leader. Let your camp leader know your situation, so he can work with you. You know, that's Captain Ayathak out there, depending on what part of Carolina you in, Captain Atazak, and let them know your situation. He said, I just attended class. It's great. Come back to class and let them know your situation. See, and the brothers will let you know what to do. And then and then as time goes by, as you become more a trusted brother, you already know a brother's gonna look out for you heavy. All right, brothers look out for you. All right. So with that said, we up on the time every Monday and Tuesday, 5 to 6. You know what I'm saying? We gets it in. Uh, Monday and Tuesday, Take Ground Radio, Take Ground Breakdowns. It's time to get right with the Most High, lay up your folly ground, and bring forth fruits, meet for repentance. All right. With that said, it's Captain Kaposh, Take Ground Radio. Shalom.